Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna install the Blue Dog Designwerks covers for the front of the GX. I just took my side steps off, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been freaking struggling with these. I've been trying to install them since last night, and it's just not working out. Since I'm not able to find a video of somebody physically installing these, I just decided to do it to help y'all out. You're welcome. All right, guys, so after removing your side steps, you are going to see these two holes. There may be a piece of plastic in them, so if they didn't come off already when you took off your side steps, you will have to pry them out. All right, guys, so this is what you're going to need for each side. The cap itself, the two screws for the one side, a 7mm ratchet that I got from Amazon that I will link below, and a socket wrench with a 7mm opening and an extension. You're also going to need this screw that came with the side steps. It's more than likely rusted, and I'll show you exactly where it was. All right, guys, so this is how it's going to look. It'll clip on just like that. These screws right here, they go in from the back. I'll just do this one. And that's how they are going to be, just like that. The screw that I mentioned earlier from the side steps goes right here. It's going to screw back here at the very end to hold this down. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try to be as descriptive as possible because I know in tight spaces it's a little harder to see. So this is the cap here. This is the one part that bends that will need to be screwed at the end. So once you look in here, the hole of the cap is going to line up with that hole. You're going to have this hole on the other side of it. So what you need to do is when you line this up, you need to get that one screw, get it to match up with the hole perfectly, and start screwing it on. This is the most difficult part of this because this part does not come off and you can't take it off because, like I said, at the end it has to go back up. And to get your fingers in there with the socket wrench and make sure that everything is good to go, it's a little bit difficult. I'm going to screw this one first. The other hole is right here with this hole on the opposite side. This is actually going to hold this cap in place a little bit better so I don't have to like hold it the entire time. All right, so I got this one in first. It's only finger tightened right now, but I'm going to go ahead and tighten it a little bit more. And this is what I bought this wrench for. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that just a tad bit, not all the way, but just a tad bit. All right, so as you can see, the washers are still a tad bit loose here, so I didn't tighten it all the way, but it does keep that pretty firm there so I can get the other screw in. Now for this one here is where you're going to use your socket wrench with the extension. Like I said, the screw has to go in here through the hole and then screw itself to the cap. And as you can see, the hole is peeking through that hole. All right, so I just got in the hole and I basically had to reach in there. I was holding this cap firm. I reached in there and I'm finger tightening it. So as you can see, the bolt is in there now. And so what I'm going to do now is just hold the cap firm and use the socket wrench to tighten it up. As you can see, got the wrench on the bolt. See, not the easiest thing because this thing's in the freaking way. All right, no longer spinning. So now we're gonna go ahead and finish up this one. No longer spinning. The instructions do say to not over tighten it, so that's exactly what I'm doing, not over tightening it. Then we got one more piece here, and to finish it up, boom. It's pretty firm on there. That's awesome. And if you happen to get the rocker panel plugs, those things just go right in, dude. Self-explanatory. Just push them in and you're good. Here's the finished product. I appreciate you guys watching this video. This is my first video on this channel and I plan on making many more with this GX. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, drop a like down below. God bless you.